We are now going to add a score keeping device to our game. You'll notice here I have two different pipes. One is more difficult to get through than the other, so you might want to experiment with that, and maybe later on we will figure out a way to alternate between these two pipes. So first let's get to our score. I'm going to go to level 1. First thing, we are going to click Attributes and create an attribute. I'll call this Score. And make sure you select a number and click OK. And it shows up over here. There's our score number getters. So we're going to add an event time every n seconds. We know the pipes appear every 4 seconds, so our score should update every 4 seconds as well. If you search for the word increment, we're going to increment our score by 1. Alright. Let's make another event here that says when created. Let's go to our attributes, setters, set score to 0. So now we have something keeping track of the score, but we cannot see the score. So this introduces us to a new something new we haven't done before. We're going to draw a text graphic. So if you see here, basics when drawing, we want to draw, and what we're looking for is this one down here, draw text. Okay, draw text anything at X and Y. So the text that we're going to be drawing is our getter, our score from our attributes. So we're drawing the text for score, let's say X5 and Y5, and let's test this out. So you'll notice in the left-hand corner of the screen is a score that is representing how many pipes I've passed through. So that's a simple way. Now you could make that number larger if you wanted to, or you could change the font, and I will show you how to do that. So let's close this. If you go over to your dashboard and fonts, you can create a new font here. We'll call it Bird font. And then you can go in here to sort of choose a style of type you'd like. Most of these are not too fancy. So another option, we could go to Stencil Forge, look up fonts. We could download one of these fonts. This is called Fun Cutout. There we go. So now if I go back to my level 1, we're looking for font, set current font, and then we can choose the font and select the one we downloaded. Now let's test this again. we might have to reconfigure our coordinates because that's a larger sized font. But you should get the idea of what to modify. There we go. So that looks a little better. So you could see if we had a better looking pipe and a better looking actor with that nice font, this would start to look like a professional game. So let's see how far you can get as far as your score is concerned.